Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hey guys, Jim here. Hey, this episode really isn't a real play episode, but it's more of a wrapping up around Red Larch, discussing as an open group, and following up with leveling up to level 3. Alright guys, hope this is interesting for you, and thank you for listening.
Hey guys, Mark Cato from Tucson Games and Gadgets. Want to tell you a little bit about what's going on here today at RingCon, where you guys should be. I hope you're going to be coming this coming year if it's coming up. We come here to RingCon because we want to meet all the people here in Tucson that we play games with in our store. And of course, RingCon, you're going to be finding all of this stuff right on the tables and have a lot of fun. It's amazing. I hope you're here. I hope we're going to see you soon.
So where can people go when they're not at RingCon to play games?
Come on down to Tucson Games and Gadgets at 2900 East Broadway. You won't be disappointed.
Are we lovely?
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, is there any wrap-up stuff you guys want to do?
Is there anything is there a node or something we have to destroy in the temple? Well,
We don't know.
You don't know.
We haven't seen it.
Don't know yet.
Most nodes are this giant glowy elemental thing that's very bad. You would have noticed it. Except for that one room that you passed that the deputy realized, remember when you went down underground, you bypassed that whole area a couple times?
Uh-huh.
They found a local half-orc boy who's basically kind of like a simpleton, who apparently they had him working down there pulling chains because there's this whole trap thing of you go down this hallway, he sees you, he pulls a chain and a trapdoor lands on people. And then he's really not a bad guy. It's just he was told to do this, so he did it. And then they found a 12-year-old boy that the elders had pinned down with rocks and left sitting there for 3 or 4 days as punishment for talking about the cult.
These are
And the believers aren't supposed to do that. So, the deputy's like, hey guys, you could.
What happens in cults, stay in cults.
That's why we broke up
we
the cult.
I need to be smacked around. First rule of
and
Black Earth cult. Don't talk about Black Earth cult.
And pretty much as you guys wrap up, the next couple days, there's a lot of hubbub and rush around going in town. Lots of free drinks for you guys because you're now local celebrities. Yay. Especially since...
Wait. I always had the free drinks.
You're special.
They were free for you. They were always costing someone else.
I was paying.
Just so everybody knows, they say that for hit points, you can just take the average and add your con to it, too. You don't have to roll.
Or you can take your chances. You know you want to take your chances.
I'll take my 6.
Well, because if people don't take the average and roll and you get a low roll, then either you'll put down the number you got, but no one does that, so they'll just cheat. So I recommend just taking the average. If you roll a 1, you're not, okay, yeah, I totally rolled a 1.
Hey, I had a level 5 wizard who literally only had 7 fucking hit points once.
I know, that's
at
a good
level
old days.
5.
That's a good old days.
He had a negative con modifier.
Wait.
You can roll whatever you want. I'm using the average.
Good old days, 2nd edition, wizards with 1 hit point. Come on.
So what my hit dice is what I roll. Right?
I want to point out I rolled an 8
I would roll
on my hit
1d8.
Yep.
And so my average would be 4.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Dad, look what I would have gotten if I rolled the average. Oh, wait. I rolled an 8.
I think I'll take the 7.
You'll think you take the 7? See, this is why you play the odds. Okay. Never tell me the odds. Just, I'm going to roll the dice.
I don't know. All I'm saying
I rolled a
is
3.
I trust all of you, but...
You remember how much D-Leg was always dying in the last game? It's because I always took what my dice rolls were. And she had almost nothing.
I believe you. It's
for hit points.
It's 12:30.
Do we get more hit dice at level 2,
so you
right?
would go up to 3 hit dice.
If we're going till 2, I'm going to go get a sandwich and come back.
Oh, well, no, I figured we're just going to level up.
We'll just do the level stuff?
Yeah, just do the leveling up.
Okay.
So
then,
we own a book, so we'll do it at home.
Okay.
And I just wanted to
So
say
24.
thank you guys, because this is the month of our 1 year anniversary for D&D Journey, the 5th edition.
Happy anniversary!
Thank you guys for going along with me on this insane trip of let's make a podcast about real play gaming.
Yay! It's been so fun.
Erotic real play game.
Some days.
And thank you for letting me share your voices on the internet.
Thank you for putting us on the interwebs.
You're welcome.
Thank
you
you,
go on
dear
the internet
listeners.
machine.
You're on the internet machine.
Thank you for being an awesome storyteller. That because it's kind of fun to do this.
Okay, I'll keep not wanting to kill you.
And also that Star Wars game was very fun.
I like that. Star Wars game is fun.
I love you, Bob.
We love you, man.
Love you,
Enjoy your, Hava and stuff. Alright, so...
Oh, do I need more dice?
Well, you need your hit dice.
Did you already roll the hit dice?
Okay, then you don't need anything else.
Do we get any
But I need
extra
to read up
skills
on
or anything?
So,
Ranger.
guys, you want to do Jocelynne, and I'll do the ladies over here. So,
Alright.
I will try not to talk each other too
Or
hard.
just spells. We don't actually.
So, clericy cleric.
I hit people
Cleric,
with my label.
All you get is access to second level spells.
Woohoo!
So flip over to your
78,
spell sheet.
right?
Yeah.
You're going to be able to now
So
cast.
you are going to pick a monastic
4
tradition,
first
and you
level
get deflect
spells.
missiles.
4. I got the 4 first level.
And 2 second level spells. Actually, the 4 goes up 1.
So
The 4 goes to
The
5.
4 should go to 5. Yep.
we'll go over the choices.
So that
for there
means,
first.
does that change it to 3
Sorry,
slots?
Fifth level, third
No,
level.
it just means how many times you can cast the spell.
Deflect or catch missile when you're hit by a ranged weapon attack.
Okay.
You take the
And I think that's pretty much it for
the
you on
damage you
4th
take
level.
is reduced by 1d10 plus your dex.
4th level? I thought
Plus
it
your
was
mud
3rd
club.
At
level.
3rd level, sorry.
Oh.
Which is pretty
So
cool, 'cause
slots
your dex
for the
modifier is
second
2.
level are 1?
Yeah.
Yes.
You
1
So,
slot for that.
D10 plus
Yep,
5, you
and
reduce
with yours,
your
you can
ranged
pick
ranged
two-
weapon damage by that much.
Anytime you do your meditation, you can pick
against
two,
you.
2 different spells.
Sai!
If you reduce the damage
Sai.
to 0,
Kerrie.
if you reduce the damage to 0,
Right.
catch the missile if it's small enough for you to hold. And
Kids. It was
well,
kids.
if you have
My spell bonus
a hand
attack
free,
doesn't,
like,
and
you
none
only
of
have
that
a
changes.
mug,
right?
you can
It'll
catch it
be
with the
the
other hand.
next level
Okay,
that
cool.
your proficiency
Let's
bonus will
see.
then go up.
So my hit
Catch the
points
missile
went
this
up.
way. You can spend 1 key
and
point to make a
just the
ranged
second level
attack
spells.
with the weapon
That's it.
or piece of
Wait till you
ammunition
look at
you
those
just
second level
caught.
spells.
I know,
Those
I
are
Also,
gotta-
in reaction,
Those are some nice
the attack
spells.
with proficiency, regardless of the weapon proficiencies, as the missile counts as a monk weapon for this attack.
Groovy. So next time you try and shoot me accidentally, I'll just catch the arrow
Because
That would
monks
be
are awesome
awesome.
like that.
and then throw it at somebody else.
I'm okay with that. Because my arrows turn into daggers.
Oh,
Right? Remember?
oh, that's delightful.
Right. Alright, so that's the deflect missiles.
Yes.
You actually
Your
have a
monastic
busy
tradition.
change that
So you have
happens.
Way of
I
Open
do?
Hand,
You
Way
do.
of Shadow, or Way of Four
So-
Elements.
You are getting to pick your ranger archetype.
They are all detailed at the end of the description.
Do I hate the most?
Traditions.
No, ranger archetype.
And then you
Are
get
a
additional
hunter?
abilities
Or a
at 6th, 11th, and
beastmaster?
17th. So,
I think I'm a hunter.
Yeah, hunter or beastmaster. Look at them both. See what you think.
Open Hand, Ultimate Masters Martial Arts Combat.
Because Kellie only gets
The armed
these
are
spells.
armed. They learn techniques to push
And you
These
found
are the
those
second.
loves.
These are, oh no, I
Manipulate
just
key
found
to
it. This
heal
is the
damage.
second level spells.
To their bodies.
to their bodies and practice advanced meditation that can protect them from harm. I mean, we can go over the other abilities that you'll get later on if you want.
I'm happy with the description of the book.
The Way of Shadow.
That's kind of interesting. Calm emotion.
Oh, I don't think that's going to work for her.
Suppress strong emotions.
Stealth and subterfuge doesn't really work with
Continual
personality.
flame. What is this?
Way of Four Elements.
Flame
Follow
of
a monastic
purple
tradition that teaches you how to harness the elements. When you focus your key, you can align yourself with the forces of creation. Bend the four elements to your will,
Enhance
using them as an extension of your body.
Yeah.
Some members of the tradition dedicate themselves to a single element, while others weave elements together. Many monks of the tradition tattoo
Find
their bodies
traps?
with representation of
cleric
their
spell?
key
Well,
powers,
it's a
commonly
god points it out.
commonly imaged with coiling dragons,
Gentle
but also as
repose.
phoenixes, fish, plants, mountains, etc.
Huh. Interesting. I think I definitely want to go hunter.
Okay.
You
don't
know?
want to pet?
Ooh, whole
No,
person.
no,
I don't need
Well,
that. But
Okay.
I
Looks
like,
like-
some of these attacks. I mean, it's like
You can
this like horde
use
breaker and giant killer. That
So
sounds sweet.
go ahead and write down that you're going hunter as your archetype. third
Then
level,
to-
you get one of these.
Key points to cast spells.
Pick one of those.
Ooh, prayer of healing.
When it
that's
says
at what's your
large
fifth
or
level?
larger creature, how big are we talking? Obviously ogre, but how large is large?
See, how does that
What's the
work?
smallest of a large?
That's a
can spend
large.
additional key
Anything human
points.
size is medium. So anything bigger, any ogres, giants,
To cast one of
anything
these
that's
spells,
bigger than
use
human
its
size.
casting time with a
Kriv
Orcs
is
and
just
stuff or not?
the
But
orcs,
don't
they're
provide
medium size.
material
Yeah.
components for it. Once
So
you reach
large
fifth
would
level,
mean
you can spend
Ettins,
additional key
ogres,
points
giants,
outlined here.
Well, at least in this
dragons.
Horde
Dragons are
breaker.
in there.
Once on each of your turns,
spell has
when you make a weapon
something
attack,
to
you
the
can
higher
make
level.
another attack with the
Burning
same
Hands
weapon
does the
against a
spells
different
level
creature that is within 5 feet of
by
the
one
original
for
target
each key
within the
point
range
you
of your
spend.
weapon.
Okay.
Freaking awesome!
So you know,
You get double tap.
Yeah,
So,
and it says
I
on
can
every
cast
turn.
my Thunder
Yeah.
Wave. It's
Every
a first
turn
level
I can
spell.
have
I can
multiple
cast it
attacks
as a
just
second
standing
level
close enough
slot.
to each other.
Yeah. If they're standing next to each other.
And when I
You're
do
all
that, I
five
get a
feet.
bump in
Yeah.
damage
Yeah,
dice.
next
So
to
I
each
get an
other.
additional die.
Oh, this
You
is
can
that
do that with
weapon.
key
So-
points.
Yeah, the
You can just spend an
floating
additional
hammer
key
that comes
point to
after
get
people
the
that you saw
get the effect.
Gold
Yeah.
Crusher use.
Or I
So I
could
think those are the
continue
two that
to
we picked.
embrace
Those
my
are actually really
label.
good ones, baby. CY2 spells
So,
of
open
second
hand?
level are
I think so.
awesome.
Yeah.
And
Although
you
I'd
can
Zone
have
of
gone
Truth is
elemental
kinda
just because
cool.
the theme of the.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
going
with
with
all
Horde
the
Breaker.
elements.
You're going with Horde Breaker? You're
That's-
all about killing
Maybe I'll-
masses of
I'll debate.
baggage?
Well, no, that's if you.
I'll
I
think
get
about
that
it.
means I just get extra attacks
Just don't
anyone
let me
next to
forget.
standing within 5 feet.
Uh-huh.
To read it.
Oh yeah,
Alrighty.
prayer of healing
I like
though.
that.
I'm liking that.
Okay.
So I'm going
And
to
so
shop
you
the
wrote down
spell.
that?
Yeah, hold on. It's like, what is when you tenacity to wear down most opponent. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage.
Oh, you're looking at later on in the tree?
No, the Colossus Slayer.
Oh, for...
Which do you think, Horde Breaker or Colossus Slayer?
Well, which have you ran into more? Hordes of guys or big giant guys?
Well, Colossus Slayer just means that I get extra damage.
You can wear down most opponents. When you hit a creature with
If
a
I've hit
weapon
them
attack,
already.
the creature takes an extra 1d8.
That's pretty good. So which do you think, Horde Breaker
yeah.
or Colossus Slayer?
Spiritual weapon like that one that Thrain used to use.
Well, you're already doing
but
pretty good
prayer
when
of
you do hit the
healing.
big
Up to
dads at
6
range.
creatures
Yeah.
of
Well,
my
I only
choice
did very well
that
on
I
that
can
one
see
because I
within
had
my
the
range,
Hunter's Mark
30
on it, and I
feet.
got an
Right.
extra 1d6.
So I think
regains
So
the
which do you-
Colossus
equal
Breaker
to
is also going to be a
2d8
really
plus
good
my
thing
spell
because you can do
casting
that. You can
modifier.
do your main strike and then
That's
you do an
awesome.
extra 1d8 on
We
your
take a
second
lot of
strike.
damage.
Yeah.
No, it's not
It's
second
this way I
strike,
can
it's
use
just
one
1d8
spell
if the
to-
creature's below its maximum hit points. So if it's wounded,
That'll be
she
good.
finishes it
Oh.
off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, below
That'll be
maximum
very
hit
good.
points.
Yeah.
We need
I mean,
that.
like you prayer of
Well, I think
healing.
I'll stick with Horde
I'm-
Breaker. Don't
Okay,
you?
Excited.
personally, I think being able to shoot the guy next to him is a great
I think
power.
that's great then.
Mm-hmm.
So she can, instead of shoot one guy, she
Alright,
can
is
do
there
the 2
anything
arrows.
else for 3rd level?
There is. So, as a ranger of 3rd level, you get primeval awareness. Here you go. Beginning at 3rd level, you can use an action and expend 1 ranger spell slot to focus your awareness on a region around you. For 1 minute per level of spell slot you expend, you can sense the following types of creatures that are present within 1 mile of you or within 6 miles if it's in your favored terrain. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elements, fae, fiends, and undead. Basically, you can just do your I am one with nature, and I sense what's out there.
Primeval
Awareness. And what, you haven't gotten to favorite. Have you picked your favorite terrain? I believe you have.
I think she picked forest.
Forest. Special terrain is forest. Mode.
Okay. So pretty much whenever you walk into a forest, you should burn one of your spells just to do that. I want to sense what's out there. And go to your page where you have your spells.
Right here.
Okay,
Hunter's Mark, Hill of Thorns.
we need to get you a new sheet for that then. Because, actually that doesn't, no it does change. You get 1 more 1st level spell that you can use.
Okay, so let's find those spells.
Yep.
Rangers, hunters.
Actually, yeah, because you should know 3 spells.
I know Hunter's Mark, Hail of Thrones, and now I've got that Primeval Awareness.
So you have
but,
1 more, well no, that's not a spell.
Okay. Well,
So you know 3 spells total. So go ahead, you want to go ahead and learn another spell. That's just another power.
Okay.
And you can cast your spells up to 3 times a day.
3 times. Is that your pencil, sweetie, or is that?
Kriv is going to maintain his
there.
glass cannon motif by taking Scorching Ray.
But I will gladly take it.
Gotta find a spell. Yeah.
Did you grab the pencil already?
I grabbed
the pencil?
the black. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
the pencil.
I'm like, there's a pencil.
Sorry,
I
thought
grabbed
you
a
left the
pencil.
Where
I
are the
didn't
spells?
grab all the pencils.
They're in the very back. You've just gone too far.
I need the ranger spell.
Ranger danger. So are you happy with our love of my life?
Oh yes, prayer of healing is going to be very helpful in
Here we
this
go.
group.
And
So, but it's another first level spell, right?
So how do you think I did
Yep.
for my spiel there?
You did a pretty good job.
I
with your
love
spiel
that.
there.
Was I very
Which one do you
cleric-y?
recommend?
Mm-hmm.
What's
I've never
ensnaring
played a
strike?
cleric before. Or a tiefling, for that matter.
They are fun.
Speak with the animals would be
I
good
like
too.
Although,
As a ranger.
Gary's character has me all intrigued. I gotta talk to him. It's like,
I
why
know.
are you protecting me?
That whole backstory mystery.
We'll have to find out some more of his backstory.
Yeah. Interesting. Brother Var.
Well, if I hit, if the next time I hit a creature with a weapons attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at this point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be strained by magical vines until the spell ends.
It's a snare.
A larger creature has the advantage on the saving throw if the target succeeds on the save. The vines shrivel away. While restrained, the spell takes the target takes 1d6 piercing damage too. At the start of each turn, a creature restrained by the vines or one that can touch the creature can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, the target is freed. If they even notice you.
No, Trevor noticed. You okay?
Yep. This weird cramping thing that started up last year.
Ooh.
So that's why I've been switching out to more water. My sugars are high, particularly. It's a problem.
They're just no fun. It's not like rolling the dice.
Of course, it could just get cure wounds.
A backup heal for the healer?
Yeah.
That's madness.
What? What madness is
Especially, like, say if that healer gets knocked unconscious.
Don't worry.
Oh, that was
That
terrible.
doesn't happen.
That was terrible.
Now, see, Kerrie, here's what you do. Remember this one. You run over to the healer, you roll medicine to stabilize them, then you cast the heal. As opposed to casting your heal and stabilizing them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that way you're actually getting them back on their feet, as opposed to stopping them from bleeding to death.
Yeah, but cure
So
wounds
says
is an
Predator.
action. Not a bonus
Sometimes
action.
it's worth using an action to save the healer.
It's yes.
So
We just got prayer of healing.
Yeah, I know. So you're saying get cure wounds.
I don't think that's a good idea to have access to that.
He's not saying to.
No,
I'm
no.
not saying to. I'm saying that's
Because
that's a
also,
good
if I'm
opportunity
unconscious,
that's
that or
unlocked.
you can heal yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wonder. In the elemental one, actually, cards are great, but books with indexes.
Oh yes.
Same Xander's took us when he had his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Did.
Because I forgot to mention to you.
I might take one that lets me.
Kriv, are you getting more spells?
I already took one spell. I only get the one this.
You may want to look in this book. Perhaps you're being, inspired by the elementalness. Because
Well,
there's
as I
a
was-
huge list of spells in there for sorcerers.
Well, we just found out there's more than one node.
Yeah.
Bunches of
As
notes.
I mentioned when I was choosing the spell, I'm like, I should continue his glass cannonness and take Scorching Ray.
Yeah. Red
Now
Larch
there's
has a
something
problem.
here.
It's
Angazar's
elemental illness.
Yes.
Elemental illness should not
Elementary,
be
my
made
dear
light
large. So I was joking with Kellie that we should probably do like a Mystery Science Theater episode of watching the Monty Python
episode
with
with
the Larch.
Yes.
Since you three keep quoting the Larch, we
Yes.
should
The
probably do that to help
Larch.
let listeners know what the hell the Larch is about.
Yes.
Monty Python's Flying Circuses.
Well, I bet you it's on YouTube somewhere. We find that episode.
Oh, yeah, we could
Then we
easily
just
find
link it to the CPPN website, and then we just post it out. If you want to see what they're talking about.
The Mystery Science Theater thing is more fun though.
That's pretty fun.
No, we need to MST3K some other movie like
we have we got
the Slayer, the
Hawk
the Slayer.
We have Hawk the Slayer.
Hey, I used to look at Jack
need to set up
Palance.
a movie
I
day.
remember that when I was a kid. We haven't watched it yet,
Right on.
but because I mean, come on, that's like B movie goodness.
That's like
Oh,
B
yeah.
movie gold.
It is.
In a lot of ways, it's better than that D&D movie.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. We haven't seen it since we were kids.
which D&D movie?
No,
the
Hawk the Slayer.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, isn't everything better than that movie? It was pretty bad.
I know. I liked the rug. The rug. He says, and you know they could only do that take once. Period.
Why?
Because it was literally oatmeal.
Oh, that was.
And
painted.
they had painted the oatmeal, the
so
top
once
layer
he
of the
steps
oatmeal.
into the
There was
carpet,
no
it's
refixing
done.
that because it was the Persian rug. They had painted it as a Persian rug. It was like it was one shot.
And by the way, those listening at home to this, she's talking about the D&D movie when the guy's going for the chest. and
Yeah,
he steps-
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
You should have checked for track.
Those listening may not know the reference because we changed gears pretty quick.
If they listen to us, they know.
That was a goofy scene.
It was a goofy scene.
The Wayne brother went into that.
Yes.
He was.
Yeah.
He was one of the rogues. I mean, technically
They were
hero
both
was a
rogues.
Yeah.
rogue.
Technically,
Yeah.
if you want to call him a hero. I just remember that the high emotional impact moment in that movie was when Owains died. And you know, when Owains' death is the moment you're supposed to be like, oh, I'm super sad, and you're like, wait, is this...
But is he
this
dead?
a sad
But
moment?
is he dead?
Are
He's
we
like,
laughing?
Is he dead?
I don't know.
Because I think the kid was given a wish back.
Well,
He
yeah,
wished his friend back.
maybe. Yeah, so...
And that whole
No.
scene in the Rogues Guild with Richard O'Brien totally
Richard
reminded
O'Brien.
me.
Love Richard
Totally, but it
O'Brien.
totally reminded me of that awesome sci-fi B movie. What was it,
You're gonna have to help me
Space
out here.
Hunter?
Oh!
Adventures in the Forbidden Zone.
Which, by the way, was like what? Directed or something by
Molly Ringwald, Michael Ironside.
Harold Ramis did that one.
Yeah,
And
I'm
he had
sorry,
his
I
cameo
love-
voice at the beginning of the movie.
I have
I
a
got-
confession
I get
about that movie.
Yeah,
I get such a kick out of
I love
that movie.
I
In
went as a
3D.
space huntress for Halloween.
Oh my god,
Oh,
awesome!
Awesome.
Yeah.
Of course, when it originally came out in 3D.
3D.
Oh my god.
It is it's like one of those. It's like when the swimming. It's like I don't know nothing about no swimming women or drag men. Oh my god, Molly Ringwald is like
That stuff's poison. That's what I said.
water everywhere and not a drop to drink. What's that? As a poem. It's the first poem you learned in high school. What's that? It's where you should be.
And then the creepy
It's like
kid.
I don't need to go play
Oh,
swimming.
yeah.
I know that stuff's poison. Oh yeah, those are creepy.
Oh.
But that whole end where he has to go through the obstacle.
The obstacle course.
And, you know, totally remind. I mean, it's like I'm sorry, that was just like out and out.
I haven't seen that in maybe a couple of decades.
I know.
Mad Dog
I
McNabb.
saw
Actually, I think my
Yeah.
mom
like that.
Hold it, Mom,
We have it on-
I
I think I have it on Blu-ray.
I so wrote up a Rifts game based on that, where the group would be rescuing basically instead of landing on a planet, she's outside the coalition
Oh,
cities
cool.
of the whole. You have to go rescue her and the mutants and the wasteland and all that good stuff. And the
Nikki
creepy
the
kids.
Twister. Yeah.
I speak good Earther.
I speak.
Well, I speak English.
It's an awesome movie.
Yeah.
It is an awesome
I
movie.
mean, Ernie Hudson.
I know. I mean,
it's so
What
good.
a cast.
it's like
I love Michael Ironsides anyway.
I agree.
Yeah.
Come on.
he does good stuff.
He is a B movie.
He made
no,
V a good
he was
series.
V.
He
did
just
make
said-
V.
He saved V the final battle.
Yeah.
He was in
Oh.
V the final battle.
Yeah.
Let's get that straight.
Mark Singer, oh baby.
Beastmaster.
Mark Singer, the Beastmaster.
Oh my god. Yes.
Dar, yeah, and he was in.
The
And of course,
best-
his sister Lori Singer was in.
The best action reporter during an alien invasion ever.
Hey, I
Yes.
love V.
Actually,
I love V. The TV series.
The TV series was bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
I like
no.
them both.
no,
The
the
TV
series
series
is
had to
bad.
homogenize it for
What?
the TV
But
audience.
V and V the final battle.
I will have you know
Fabulous.
that Mark Singer actually performed in Taming of the
Oh yeah,
Shrew.
I saw that.
And he was fabulous. He played Petruchio. I saw it. I mean, it was.
You
it was
showed it to
on.
me. You had
the
U of A had a
yeah, the
video.
University of Arizona had a video copy of this
Yeah,
performance,
she showed it to me.
and
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Yeah, he did a great.
I mean,
Tsuchikyo.
they did the whole almost like a commedia dell'arte style, and
The costume was good, yeah.
it was fantastic.
That's fantastic.
He was, so he was well-rounded more than just the barbarian
More than just
B
a-
actor. You know.
And I will say about the TV show, like, there was a certain point up to which I really was enjoying it, and then, like, suddenly the mom and the daughter are both, like, in love with the same guy.
Yeah, well, you know what?
the
only thing I remember was the guy, that young man, right? Like
on his motorbike.
On the motorbike, yeah, and the fact that there was a prison camp that the V's had outside of Tucson, and then they showed I'm like, that's not Tucson.
Right.
I'm like, I'm a kid going. Yeah, no.
Not Tucson.
Isn't it amazing how Southern California looks nothing like Tucson?
Yeah, it is.
We always do that Austin Powers joke. Isn't it amazing how Southern California England looks nothing like Southern California? Yeah. Well, on another interesting note is that, you know, the movie Oklahoma?
Yeah,
was actually filmed in Patagonia, Arizona.
Why, yes, I did know that because I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And so we were forced to watch that movie many times, and it is our state motherfucking song.
Yeah, and I'm like, high as an elephant's eye. I'm like, it's like, yeah, I've been to Oklahoma. That's not Oklahoma.
Yeah, we're missing a few things.
Yeah.
Like the
and
mountains in the
we
movie?
have some other things. Yeah, what mountains?
It's flat, people.
Well, you know, Tulsa does have hills. We're like coming out of the Ozarks before we hit the Great Plains, but yes, not really mountainous. And also we have trees. Many trees.
They had that one treat area, sort of, where they were swimming in Patagonia Lake.
Yeah, the sort of treat area.
For those of you who don't know, Patagonia Lake is a very popular hotspot. It's actually not too far from Mexico, actually.
Yeah,
right.
Less than 70 miles.
There's water there.
And
just
have a little
like
beach and
lots of Palo Verde trees, which look nothing like the trees
So
in Oklahoma.
Paddle Club goes there and helps clean up the lake twice a year. We've done that. And then they had this contest, like, show what's the weirdest thing you pulled out of the lake. It's so weird.
Here's a leg.
His father.
Creepy dolls.
His father fell in the lake.
Well,
Yeah.
his boat deflated.
He had his boat
He had a
deflated.
little inflatable boat.
You know what? When the Boy Scouts were there, they found this inflatable fighter jet that blew away in the wind, and whoever had it just left it. So they, yeah.
So is anybody doing the RPG Day challenge, by the way, for 2015?
I didn't even know about it.
Challenge.
Shit.
Yeah.
Basically, it was a thing started a couple years ago where for each day of August, there's a checklist of questions.
Ooh.
And pretty much anyone who games and stuff like that fills out, will go on to like blog or email or Facebook about the challenge of the day and just answer the question.
Ooh, where do we find the information about the RPG
If you just
challenge?
put Google RPG a Day 2015, it comes right up. Or if Kellie hands me her phone, I can pull up the podcast site because I've been posting
It's
it
on the
every day.
podcast. Yeah, I've seen the posts.
Yes.
Well, I will have to get in on that now.
Yes, because if nothing else, you can do all of them in one. No, it's not over yet. There's still 2 more days.
Right, I'll just do them all before
Are
the
you
end
kidding?
of August.
I believe today's question is your favorite celebrity who plays RPGs.
Felicia Day.
Will we?
Vin Diesel.
I was gonna go. I was tied between Will Wheaton and Vin Diesel.
I was thinking Will Wheaton too.
I'm thinking Will Wheaton because he's more public about it.
Right. Of course, but Vin Diesel. Yeah, but apparently Vin Diesel in like the Fast and Furious movies, he got people gaming on the side, like during the breaks and stuff like that.
He's an RPG pusher.
So when he was young, when he was a bouncer, he would play RPGs and stuff. I just think that's freaking awesome. I know, I adored him before. Hello, Riddick. But
one of my favorite interviews with him is when he's like, "Is it true you play role-playing games?" He's like, "No, I didn't play Dungeons and Dragons when the 2nd edition came out, and I didn't play it when the GM's Guide came out. I didn't play it when the Monster Manual came out. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons." For his birthday this year, that D&D cake. Remember on Facebook I shared it?
Yeah.
That was his wife
had that
to
made
him.
for him. Is that not awesome?
That is
Of
awesome.
the 3.5 edition books all stacked together.
Wow.
I just like him more.
Did you know that he's an identical twin? Yes.
What?
Yeah,
Yes, he's
his
an
brother
identical twin.
Paul Vincent is apparently a teacher, and I think his parents were teachers.
Oh, that's sweet.
But it's like I'm like
awesome.
Well, no wonder he's so rad.
And he named his new daughter Pauline after Paul Walker. His friend died. Is that not like,
That is so sweet.
And apparently his father at the funeral told Vin Diesel that it really, their friendship meant so much. I was like, man, that is just
it's like they've talked about during the whole Fast and Furious series. His character has the thing of family first.
Yeah.
That's actually something the writers took from Vin Diesel and put in there to make it even more
It's so sweet.
blown out of proportion of the whole, it's family first.
Well, now, if I ever get to have a creepy fan moment with Vin Diesel, I will totally give him a D20.
Yeah.
Or you cuddle in really close to him and say, you just rolled great. Big.
I try not to have that creepy of a fan moment.
Oh, well, when you say creep, that's where I take it.
Yeah, the
They'll
worst
be like,
I do is
Vin, have you tried 5th edition yet?
you should listen to our podcast. It's really fun. We love you. You can listen to a whole episode where all we do is talk about how much we love you.
I would still like, a lot of people, his last movie, Riddick, didn't do that well, but
I
I actually liked it. It was such a nice
great
throwback to
throwback,
the original
Pitch
Pitch
Black.
Black, which, I'm sorry, Pitch Black.
Oh my gosh.
The cinematography alone, I love.
The spacescapes.
No, the
everything.
fact that the way that since it had the multiple suns and stuff, the way they did the lighting.
Yeah.
They specifically, it was genius.
And it was terrifying.
I don't know about you guys, but I am desperate for him to get back to Furia. I want to know.
I know, I want to know.
I want to know.
Right?
I want to know.
Where is he from? Where they choke babies with their own
Are
umbilical
Furia's
cords?
already dead? Are they all dead?
Or are they
what
just-
happened? Why are they so special?
Do you really want to find a planet full of Riddicks?
Well,
Really?
kind of.
Oh, hey, but
Really?
think about it. Okay, that one guy in the second movie.
Yeah,
was
he was
very
Furian.
was a Furian.
Yeah.
They're just like
and
super
he won
tough.
all that.
Yeah, but think about it, he probably withered away once he became the bump monkey thing, where they brainwash
Yeah,
you.
but first of all, we
Yeah.
still don't know about the eyes.
Yeah,
I don't know about the eyes.
because is that a
No.
hearing thing, or is that
No,
a,
it's
no,
not.
that was in the original Pitch
In
Black.
the original movie, it says all you need. And that's why
But
she would bring it
remember-
up, saying it's like all you need is like what something credits and
It's
a
a
life
it's
sentence.
a
or something.
polishing.
But remember,
procedure or
she
something.
told him
Right?
that he
That
lied,
he lied
and there
about the
was
eyes.
no guy that would do it.
Yeah,
Right.
But the thing is,
crematorium, not crematorium, the other
Yeah.
At the
place.
prison.
yeah, that's just mean that prison one didn't have a guy.
It was the
to do
same prison, though, that he'd
Yeah.
been at. And
Yeah.
she
broke
She
out.
went there perfect.
So
Perfect
maybe
in her
he was
eyes.
lying about that.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
see,
she didn't know the guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she-
didn't have the right.
he
she
was
failed
lying
the
about
context
it.
role.
I think
He was.
lying.
It's Jocelyn, I agree.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I think that the whole cure thing in the second
That was
movie pissed me
stupid.
off.
I
want
agree.
Jack
Just
back.
bring Jack.
I want
Yeah.
Jack back. Jack
That
was
is pure
rad.
stuff.
And then they probably should have harped on a little more of how pissed he was at the fact that she became exactly what he fucking wanted no one to become.
Right.
Yeah.
The fact that you worked with mercenaries. No wonder why you got treated like that, because there's a reason why his character hates mercenaries. And it's not just the bounty hunter thing. Because we saw how he handled the bounty hunters in the last movie.
Right.
Yeah.
They're tools to get ships.
But I thought the most recent one was actually very interesting.
I liked it.
For one, everyone who watched it wanted to kill the assholes after they shot the dog.
Yes.
Yeah, oh.
Who doesn't?
That was a universal
You just don't
thing.
shoot the dog.
They
I'm
shot
sorry.
the dog,
Don't
kill
shoot
them
the
all
dog.
fucking now. Even if it's Starbuck, fucking kill her.
Same with
She didn't have any. It was that one crew that. Was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were after what they did to their first prisoner. Hello.
Yeah.
Right.
Kill 'em
Sorry,
all.
we upgraded to someone more valuable.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's like at least John's crew was a proper crew.
But as a written story, they did a great job of immediately distinguishing the douchebag mercs and the professional mercs.
Yes.
I mean, from a here's our characters, you immediately understood here are dyed-in-the-wool true soldiers, and then there's the douchebag squad.
Yeah. Exactly.
You don't like the douchebag squad.
No. Nope.
Until
Well-
all of a sudden you tell him you're going to cut his head off, and you do it in less time
That
than
was
you
5
quoted.
seconds. No, that was 5 seconds. I mean, but it's.
And that's how you do a stunt in Scion.
It's still, like I said.
Right.
Well, and let's face it, I love Carl Urbain
Who doesn't love Carl?
Use words.
No, I'm trying to remember his name.
As a
Lord Bago.
Yes.
Baco.
Yeah.
Baco.
I love
love Carl Urban in anything.
It's the whole, do I take my chance and try to kill him now? No, I shouldn't take my chance.
Way back all the way to Xena days.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
When Carl Urban was on Xena, he played Eros, and he played Julius Caesar.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was way hotter as Julius Caesar.
Oh, I loved him
because he was
Caesar.
diabolical.
Yeah.
I liked him
Well,
more as
don't
Eros,
forget
but
Martin
that's
Sokus. Who I adore.
Also
a favorite. Fired up with Vin Diesel at one
I'm sorry,
point.
I always did like Kevin Smith in that series. I was so sad
When
about
he
his
died,
cancer.
that was
He
horrible.
died.
Yeah. He played Iphicles and Ares.
He was an awesome
But
actor.
Martin
towards the end,
Sokus
he
played
withered away
that
bad.
barbarian.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, I know it was.
I think my favorite Hercules Legendary Journeys episode is the one they did in modern day, where Kevin
I don't
Sorbo
remember
was
that.
playing Kevin Sorbo. It's one of like the last season. Kevin Sorbo is playing Kevin Sorbo, and Eolus's character is the producer of the show, and they go on this. Basically, he's not Hercules, even though he really is.
Oh wait, I have seen this.
And he goes on a team builder with all the characters. They even brought the guy who plays
That's
Jocelynne and Calypso, and basically. Fate is trying to kill the cast to keep the show from going back on the air.
Sort of like that Supernatural.
And then
Like that new Supernatural
at the
episode.
very end, because Kevin Sorbo keeps accidentally saving everybody, and they're like, dude, you're like a god or something. At the very end, he's out there on this car ride. And all of a sudden, he's driving in his convertible down the highway. You see the beach scene, and then all of a sudden, Ares pops in the seat next to him. And of course, the character that was playing Ares was playing one of the characters in the studio as this total flop. And all of a sudden, he's like, well, brother, there you go again, showing off to the world what you can do. He's like, hey, I'm just making a good TV show, that's all.
I like the one where they spoof Strictly Ballroom.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Never
And I love Strictly
Oh
Ballroom.
my god! He even
love
wears the bolero
freaky,
jacket
yeah.
with the and Eolis plays Madam something.
Yeah, the
She's
actual
the
matron.
the dance instructor.
Yeah.
Freaking funny, and it
I
was
love
in the
that
way in the
movie,
credits
too.
or something too. It was just hilarious. You have to look that up.
I will.
They have it on YouTube where you can see like the dancing. It's just
It's an old
so
puncher's trick.
funny.
Strictly Ballroom.
One of my I love Strictly Ballroom.
Right. Although Carl Urban was in this really strange New Zealand film that I saw that was bizarre. It was called The Price of Milk. And it was just bizarre. Oh my god. It was like they were like kept talking about this one girl that he was married to, kept talking about the Jacksons. And they were like these little
Jackson
like
5 type Jacksons.
No, it's funny because they were talking.
The Almighty?
No. Listen.
Let it talk.
Okay, it was like they were like these little brownie kind of guys, like little, fair
fae.
folk, little, but they're little. And so, because she had this suitcase full of like these kids' shoes for them, it was for
They
because
leave
she
milk out?
believed in the Jackson. Yeah, it's like, and well, I think they were dairy farmers or something.
Because you leave milk out for the
But
fake folk.
that's I don't even know what it was called, but it was just this weird thing. And there's like this Maori family that they'd ask about the Jacksons. It's like, oh yeah, and they're talking about Jackson 5. There's like, yeah, they used to be big, but now they're little. And it's like, but they're talking about different things. But the funny thing is, they keep stealing all these blankets. All the blankets in this small community get stolen
By the Jacksons?
No, and that's what she thinks it's from the Jacksons because it stole her grandmother's quilt or something, But no, it's these guys. This Maori family keeps stealing them because they're like, I don't know, their elderly mom or grandmother or something is always cold. So she's like piled high in these blankets. It was bizarre. So I can't remember. I saw it on cable years ago. So if you ever get a chance, there's something. It's bizarre, but it's funny. It's called The Price of Milk. Carl Urban when he was young. I remember, like, oh my god!
Did you guys see the trailer for the Star Trek contest where the cast they're all talking and stuff, and then of course they introduce Idris Elba at the end, and then he break dances.
Yes.
No, I haven't seen this.
It's awesome.
It's delightful.
It's like if you pay like $10 or something, you get entered into this contest that you could win a walk-on role on the next Star Trek movie, but it's all for charity. It's really cool. And then if you contribute more, you get like other swag and stuff like that.
It's like Kickstarter.
Yes,
exactly
for charities.
Hey.
Well, they said that Ice Bucket Challenge earned the ALS organization thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and they say it's actually helped their research.
Oh,
they actually contribute
knew the fact that they had the ability to do specific research that's going towards a cure to the ice bug challenges.
That's cool.
Yeah, they say it was effective. It was like, wow.
That's amazing. Unexpected.
I know our Boy Scout troop did it.
In mass.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Good
Edward
on them.
got totally they poured ice water on him.
No, that's good. I liked the one that, Patrick Stewart did where he poured himself a glass of whiskey on the rocks and then wrote out a check.
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart is awesome. Have you seen his new?
I've got it recorded.
Blunt
I
Talk?
haven't watched it yet. I've got it recorded. I haven't watched it yet because
I actually enjoyed it because his dude is so messed up.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it.
The mere fact he's joking on camera that, these are things I would never do in real life in a second, but yet they talked me into it in this show.
Well, come on, he's Seth MacFarlane is one of the producers or something.
So there we go.
Oh, that explains a lot.
So it's I'm going to talk you into doing this because I have +5 charisma.
Apparently, yeah.
And the more vulgarity, the more pluses.
Because here is all this distinguished, brilliant,
like that hard cider commercial he does, where they
yeah.
fire him. It's like fired. It's like you can't fire him. He's about to say something, and they cut him off.
We hired Patrick Stewart, but we decided not to.
It's funny though.
The fact that he, when you have an actor who's
humor.
talented as he is, and classically trained, royal,
Sejanus and I, Claudius.
I know.
Epic
with hair. It's funny.
I love that.
But the fact that he can laugh at himself and be just as crazy and silly as the rest of us, you just gotta love it.
Yeah, and considering he was in that, what was that bad movie? Where the alien and the comet and
LifeForce?
LifeForce.
That wasn't a bad
It
movie.
Honestly, I haven't seen this movie.
You get to make out with a hot alien chick, or the two dudes, whichever. But, basically, LifeForce is this amazing movie where the astronauts are exploring this comet, and you find out the comet is a spaceship.
Yeah, it's really.
And on the spaceship is 3 aliens, 2 dudes and a chick, who are LifeForce vampires.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they kiss
Isn't
you
that
and
like
take your
a
LifeForce, but they can give and take.
movie,
So,
like the
chicks
early
fall in
80s
love
or
with the
something.
guy. There's
Late
weird,
70s, early 80s.
weird, horrible relationship, but really good movie.
Awesome.
At least from the point of view from a kid who was 11 when he watched it. Probably shouldn't have been watching it because there's a lot of TNA in it.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. I'll put it on the rum and coke to watch list.
Yeah, if you haven't seen LifeForce, you really should.
With alcohol.
Yes.
The shits and giggles category of.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a beer and pretzels movie.
All right.
Well, neither we're checking it out.
But Patrick Stewart's in it and stuff like that.
Which
He
that's
is?
worth
Yeah,
it.
I'm pretty
It's that
sure.
long ago. I
It was
believe
a
you.
small
that,
role,
yeah,
I
but
think. It wasn't like a huge role.
As I said, it was a long time ago when I
I'm
saw
pretty
it.
sure.
But I still have fond memories of that movie, especially the cool architecture of the spaceship.
I remember the spaceship, and I remember the girl, and of course I remember the guy, the hero of our story. Wasn't he in that movie Stuntman?
Yeah.
Well, my dears.
Shall we call it?
Yes, I technically have a costume guild meeting to be at.
Costume guild.
What are you costuming for this time?
Well, it's a new thing.
It's a thing? You're getting involved in a new thing?
Yeah, trying not
I
to
keep telling
be
her.
too involved. I'll send you information if you want to.
No,
Jump
don't
in
get
on
her in the new thing.
Get
Get her
What's
in
our,
my wife.
we
Get
will
her
be
in the
able
new
to.
thing after
I'm not up for that
TeslaCon.
working day tomorrow.
That's okay.
FYI.
Yeah, I figured as much. We've got a lot of people coming, so it should be fine.
Yeah, well, it sounds like quite an eclectic bunch of activities going on tomorrow.
Jumping on a lot of little things that will go faster with more people.
Many hands make light work.
Exactly.
Hey guys, Jim here. Just wanted to say thank you again. Our Kickstarter hit. We had no problem achieving our goal on October the 1st, and it looks like we'll be getting some extra equipment for the show to make it just a little bit better. And in the meantime, I want to send a shout out to Kickstarter. On Kickstarter, I was also backing another one called Corvus Belli's Infinity, the role-playing game. Just a heads up, you may want to check out this Kickstarter because they have been blowing away the goals. They're originally looking to only get 68,000, and they're already up to 304,000, and honestly, for $100, they are offering a crap load of books that they'll be coming out for the new RPG. And let me just give you a second and play for you their video.
Hi, this is Chris from Modifius. Some time ago I discovered the world of Infinity and it just screamed role-playing game. So we spent a lot of time developing it, and now we've come to Kickstarter to fund a beautiful core book and a range of supplements. Now you're going to be able to expand your adventures with the official role-playing game that's going to take you deep into the never-before-seen depths of the Infinity universe. Playtested over 9 months with hundreds of people, it's been supported by a passionate global community. Infinity started as the homemade role-playing adventures of the Corvus Belli team before it evolved into the amazing miniatures game.
Alright guys, that's Infinity the role-playing game on Kickstarter by Corvus Belli. And if you get a chance, check out drivethrurpg.com. They actually have the new demo that just came out for the game. And if you and 4 of your friends want to play it, it's awesome setup little mini demo. I'm actually going to try to see if we can get the group to play it and see what we think about it. It's using the 2D20 system, which is a little bit different for some folks, but it's pretty quick to pick up. Alright guys, like always, sorry about missing an episode last week, but thank you for listening.